What movie star would you most actually want to hang out with? This kind of steps outside the boundaries of what we talk about here, which is film, and kind of introduces another angle, but I thought this would be worth asking. Because I've heard some weird responses to this when I've asked people before. Huh. I don't know, I just find it's kind of sometimes a revelatory question.
Mine's not going to surprise you. Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton?
Yeah. I'm sure she's super smart. She has like fabulous friends, you know. She's kind of cool. So.
Is she married?
Yeah. She's not only married, she has a husband and a lover. Oh. And they all cohabitate.
Oh, she's polyamorous?
Yes.
Wow. In what country?
England. And there's like a young son or daughter, a kid in there somewhere. I'm not sure who it is.
Did you see her I Am Love? Did you see that movie?
I have that at home on my Netflix.
Oh my God. She does. She speaks in Italian and like a Russian accent.
Yeah, she's
oh
Russian.
my God, unbelievable.
Yeah, she's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
She made Benjamin Button temporarily.
I was surprised to find out that Bradley Cooper speaks fluent French. Did you? No.
Doesn't he?
I did not know that.
I think I read that somewhere.
You can YouTube it. He speaks flawless French.
I'm not sure he's the kind of moron that the media wants to make him out.
I don't think he's a moron, but it's just tough to learn a foreign language that well.
No, just in interviews, he seems kind of to have kind of a slightly offbeat sense of humor that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like celebrities or actors specifically that that I would have anything to ask. Basically, I mean, you know, that I would actually want to have a dialogue with. 'Cause so many actors that I like them as actors, and I really don't want to break
have
that
it ruined
for anyone. Well, not even have it ruined.
That's happened to me,
I just
and probably to you too.
No, I just really don't care to know anything personal about like Nicolas Cage, say. So I'm trying to think of people that I would actually kind of want to like hang out with, like meaning.
Lohan.
No. I did an interview once with Brie Larson, then the teen star of movies like Sleepover and Hoot for kids, and she had gotten off of a major label where she had done she was on Lindsay Lohan's label, and she made this album called Finally Out of PE, and it was this actually very good, solid like teen pop album that she made, and then she like totally like rejected that whole thing and like started recording her own music like with her friends, and she was like the love interest in Scott Pilgrim, or not the love interest, the ex in Scott Pilgrim, and she's on United States of Terror, so she's kind of like rebuilding her career from this like super, you know, Disney style, although I don't think she was associated with Disney career. And so I talked to her, I did an interview with her like right in the middle of that transition, and we talked about like Bob Dylan and self-reliance. That guy. Anyway, we talked about
Emerson.
that. Emerson, Ralph Waldo Emerson. And we were just talking about this stuff, and it was really cool. It was like, I would want to talk to somebody who has absolutely no relationship to their media presence and could talk about that as well as all the random stuff they would actually want to talk about.
I would never have guessed the star of Hoot was going to be your answer.
The star of Hoot? Well, but I already had the conversation, so it's, you know, I'm over that.
I would like to have a bromance with Clooney, because I think he would be a fun guy. I hear he has these big parties where guys come over and play basketball. I can't play basketball, but I would love to be invited. I'd just like to be invited. and I have a lot of
actually, I just want to go to the Italian lake house he has. That's,
just have him spend a little money on you.
Exactly.
Yeah, take care of you.
I felt something vaguely similar with Justin Timberlake in The Social Network, or just like we're hanging out with him playing the Napster guy, whoever he is. Yeah. And like it was just like hanging out with Justin Timberlake, and he's just like, you're ordering all this like good food in this crazy restaurant. I was like, that sounds really fun.
It would be
okay. Really charming. I could totally feel myself getting in the Jesse Eisenberg and being kind of like seduced by Justin Timberlake. Despite he just, like, radiates this crazy confidence.
I feel like I would like to know like some of these guys that are supposed to be jerks too, just because I don't have any of those. I mean, probably with good reason, but like, I mean, what am I? I'm an academic and a filmmaker, so I hang out with filmmakers and artists and musicians and like a lot of sensitive people, actors.
Yeah. So you want to hang out with an asshole, basically.
I want to hang out with Steve McQueen. Yeah. I want to see what Steve McQueen does. Yeah. I'm sure like he would hit me at some point for no reason, and it would just be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you can't hang with the basketball, it's only gonna get more complicated from there.
Oh, Fassbender. What was the? Oh, I just read a thing in. There's an article in one of the London papers. Sean Bean, the British actor Sean Bean, was stabbed in a bar fight, and performed self-first aid, patched himself, and continued drinking. Wow. How could you not want to hang out with that guy?
Wow.
He was defending a woman, and a guy pulled a knife and stabbed him in the arm.
Yeah.
And he just like patched it up, but it turned out to be like a real serious injury. They found out later, and he just kept on drinking and hanging out.
So it's like a Werner Herzog thing. He gets shot with an air rifle. And
Right.
That's a serious bullet.
Herzog would be fun.
I feel like I would not give anything to Herzog. He would just. I've heard people
talk at you.
He would just talk at you, and like I heard someone like interviewed him one time, and he's just like. He would just pick apart the question. It's like, well, do you think that this film is kind of funny? He's like, it depends what you mean by funny. And
So maybe it'd just be kind of annoying.
It might be a little annoying.
I feel like Fassbinder Herzog has got to be like a Beatles Stones thing. You can't choose both.
I think you can.
You think so?
Oh, totally. They're so different.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, some people like the Beatles and the Stones, too.
Yeah, but they're confused.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I want Michael Caine to be my grandpa.
Nice.
I think I mentioned that
Well,
before.
then be in a film with
and
him.
I'll say it again.
The movie version of your life?
In the movie version of my
You'll have 5 dream levels.
Grandpa Caine would be awesome.
Wasn't he the grandpa in Inception?
He wasn't he his father?
He's the yeah, he's grandpa. Oh no, yeah, okay,
Grandfather.
he's
Was he DiCaprio's father?
Wait, hold on. So if he was
Or was he
Father-in-law.
Or was he his
Let's
son?
move on.
But he was older.